Alright, back with another episode of Trash Talk. We are still at Decimate. It's getting a little later in the day. Decimate Metalfest, High River Brewing Company. Trash Talk brought to you. This is actually Trash on the Streets. See, I'm getting a little tired too. Trash on the Streets brought to you by Cursor's Apparel and Print, as well as Absolute Underground Magazine. So we're joined by the Outlaws of Ravenhurst. I'm very stoked about this. This is one of my favorite bands from our local scene. They are a monumentally great band, and I'm going to let them introduce themselves. Starting over here.
I'm Dan. I play bass.
Gabe, drums.
I'm Ken. I play guitar and vocals.
I'm Skylar, and I play guitar as well.
Oh, we got the truck coming.
Park.
Stay tight. Stay tight.
Thank you for your service. Excellent.
So,
Serving us beer all night.
right.
Game on.
Oh, and it's been great. I highly recommend. Go for the cherry bullseye and get one of them blood in the waters. Shout out to our boys in Shark Week. So, Outlaws of Ravenhurst. How long have you guys been around for? How long have you valiantly been questing across the plains of Alberta?
Since 1221. That was when we first got things started.
Yeah.
1221.
That's a couple years after the original Crusades, but you're still crusading on, right?
Keep it going. Right. Just keep it going. I'm impressed you know your history. You know the timeline.
You know, that's like, I hear people talk about posers a lot. They're like, yeah, you got to keep it old school.
Hey, this is Trash
And
Talk.
nobody says that about Outlaws of Ravenhurst. You can't get any older than that old school.
Yeah.
So, let's talk about Castle Ravenhurst.
Okay.
How large is Castle Ravenhurst? How many rooms are in Castle Ravenhurst?
Did we ever count?
It's hard to know.
Too many.
Yeah.
We haven't been around there for a while.
We haven't been in every room yet.
Oh, COVID. Shit. I gotcha.
Yeah, we were just secluded to the West Wing, you know.
I was gonna say that. I read a blog about the South Wing of Castle Ravenhurst. I've seen some like ghost hunting videos.
Yeah, we stay out of there. No South Wing for us.
Exact, right? Influences. What are your guys' influences? Because what you guys play is unlike anything else for our local rock metal scene.
Yeah.
King Henry, of course.
King Henry is a big influence, you know. His earlier stuff.
Yeah.
Pre-Reformation.
The fifth?
Pre-Reformation.
Like the fifth, right?
Yeah. Not the eighth.
The one who didn't want to be king, but still fucked up that French guy anyway.
Yes, exactly.
Right?
Yeah, it's all over.
Yeah, we have a lot of influences.
We all have
diverse
such a
tastes.
variety of musical tastes. It's awesome because band chat's just like full of just completely different musical like influences that we all love sent to each other.
Yeah. Skylar plays in WMD, of course.
And now plays in Ravenous Eternal Hunger as well.
I actually joined
absolutely
these guys the same day I joined that band.
Yeah.
Like
Wow. Double band day.
Joined Ravenous?
Yeah.
You've been, so they just announced that you were in, but you've been working with them for a while now.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I don't know.
Because I just saw the public announcement off. Well, I've also been a little bit disconnected in the recent years.
Yeah,
trying to make the transition.
It's hard to keep track, but no, on the same day, I remember it because I was filling in with these guys.
I remember seeing the post about how stoked you were to be a part of the Outlaws, man.
Oh man, like you said, this is one of my favorite bands of all time.
So, and it's a weird thing because WMD is a well-known band. You guys have worked really hard for that. You toured with Warbringer in the States. Like, you put your effort forth, you put the money out there, you laid it all out, and it's worked out really well for you. So I love to see one of the big things about doing this is to get that information out of bands, because everybody, they want to know about the band, but they also want to know a little bit extra, and to get a good band to say like, yeah, my favorite band actually doesn't have anything to do with the music I make. You know, and that, like, I did the same thing with World Class. I listen to punk music all the time, and we're dropping hardcore death metal. So it's I love that contrast, or is it a juxtaposition almost?
Yeah.
Is that how you would use that word?
I think music speaks to everybody, and it speaks to you in different ways.
That's right. That's
so
right.
You can have at it. You don't have to specifically like one thing.
Have at it, give her till the giving's been got.
yeah, I was on my way to meet Kenny to return this costume because I was filling in for Dan. Dan was away.
And I got my tears all over it.
And
so
I did.
I had to put it in the dryer.
I showed
when
up
got
and he
there.
was like, well, why don't you think about you join the band? I was like,
Yeah.
Yes.
it's one of those moments in your life where you're just so grateful.
Because like we've talked about music before, and we've been like, this band is awesome, this band is awesome, and then like local bands come up and they're like, Outlaws of Ravenhurst, man. That band is so rad.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
Heck
these
yeah,
guys-
buddy.
these guys rule.
I felt that way about like We Found the Body and Exit Strategy back then. Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, moving forward. Gear. You guys got for gear. That's Charvel, Kenny. No, we're gonna start with Kenny on
Yeah,
this one.
Kenny's the gear.
I'll tell you the
talking
story
man.
about the Charvel. I walked into Long McQuaid with one of my good friends, Pat, and we were doing a recording session and just were like, wasn't happening, so we were just, let's go to Long McQuaid and just see what's there. And I looked up and I saw the Charvel, and I was like, I was like, oh man. And I think maybe a couple of years earlier there was a band called Striker. They had Charvels, and I was like, oh my god, I love that guitar. That's like the guitar I need.
Shout out to Striker.
And then I
for
kind of
sure.
forgot about it, and but that was like the original like moment I loved that guitar, or the brand, I guess.
That fretboard looks like it has been played upon, good friend.
Yes,
Holy.
very much. It's
It's-
been
It's not the same color on the back as it is on the front, I can tell.
nope. I should clean it probably. Yeah, and it's a great guitar. Kind of the Eddie Van Halen Super Strat thing, the Floyd Rose, and it's the only guitar I use. I don't have I have other guitars, but
That's the one. That's the sword of Ravenhurst.
It is.
Yeah, it is.
That is the epic
So many
Charvel
epic riffs.
Claymore of Ravenhurst Castle.
That's great.
Yeah.
That's a three-handed Claymore.
And it's not even like a high-end Charvel. It's just I think the make is called a SoCal. So
It's killer.
And it's made in Mexico, but I just love that guitar. I
The
played.
colors, the finish is deadly.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Skylar, what you got?
Well, for this gig, I'm actually using my fiance's PRS.
Oh,
Yeah.
Miss
plays the music
Shelby's
of
got
love.
mad taste in guitars.
Yeah.
or what?
Sydney.
My bad.
She plays, and she's like, you can use my guitar whenever you like. And I was like, this is perfect.
Paul Reed Smith makes some good guitars.
Oh man, and it's a beauty. It's a limited edition. It's kind of a one of a kind. So it's.
Well,
I feel like I'm cutting butter that was microwaved for 10 seconds.
You nailed yourself down with a solid lady, buddy. Congratulations,
thank you
by
very
the way,
much.
on your engagement,
Yeah.
man. I'm very, very stoked for you. I won't even be offended if you don't invite me.
Yeah, thank you. She's a gem. So
Very stoked.
I'm using her guitar.
Nope,
and,
keep going.
I use the Helix, which is a guitar processor, kind of like a XFX or a Kemper.
Oh,
Yeah.
big guns.
Yeah.
You got the big guns.
Yeah, it helps with all these crazy tones that these guys use.
Yeah,
I can switch from that to WMD to.
It's wild
Ravenous.
because when you play, like I've seen you play like and go hard, and with Outlaws, you're going, you're strumming, and you're in one spot and you're playing, and it's like, man, it just sounds good. It sounds killer. It's a way different Skylar.
It's
than
way
I've seen
different, yeah.
before.
Yep.
Yeah. But I also know you got a nice bright white new guitar as well, a new V.
Yeah.
Are we gonna be seeing that for some WMD stuff soon?
Hopefully.
Maybe next time Nolan is in our province, we
Yeah.
can get Papa Trash
We've
and
been,
the camera guy over for a jam session.
We've been playing, but it's just when the show comes, right?
Yeah, buddy.
We'll be though. We're still
I know
alive.
you will.
We're still
Heck
alive.
yeah.
Yeah.
All right, more gear talk. Drummer.
Ooh, what do I have?
Drums, I
I've
hope.
got a couple of sticks.
I hope you got drums.
Probably a couple of pairs. There's a Gretsch.
Yeah,
Oh.
a couple. I think 7 or 8 years ago, Gabe and I went to Long McQuaid, and we're like, I think I
Another
pretty much
trip.
forced him to buy a
Another
drum kit because I had this crappy Ludwig that we'd used for
Yeah,
years,
that's right.
like a student model, and then we walked into Long McQuaid, and there was this Gretsch Catalina maple kit. And that's yeah, that's the main kit. But today we just used
The backline.
Backline.
Convenience.
And we often do use backline just because it's.
It's a good backline too. It's a very
Yeah, it was,
solid
yeah.
backline.
It was.
Shout out to Sloan and the
Paralyzer
crew.
event.
And Paralyzer Productions as well, a new company around. Shout out to everybody, all the volunteers. It's been a really great time so far. Now,
Awesome.
Dan the Man, Nat, flying the holy.
Did you see the make on it?
No, I did not. Now, we interviewed Bloody Monroe, Torian, an old friend. That bass was big. And he made it look bigger, and you made your bass look real big too.
Yeah, I'm a pretty little guy playing a big bass.
You did good though. Okay, I'll let you lay out the gear, buddy.
So that's a D'Agostino. Like my last name is D'Agostino.
Really?
And I saw this Flying V bass like posted on eBay. I was in Pennsylvania at the time.
And you just kind of see your last name on there and just don't even think about it. You're like,
I don't even know
That's
how
weird.
I came across
The bass
that
is dope,
listing.
though.
Yeah, totally. I was like, it was in New Jersey and I was in Pennsylvania and I was like, I'm buying that. I'm going to pick it up. And that was it. Like, I don't know. I don't even know how I found that.
hell yeah,
It was
man.
crazy, but
it's called Destiny.
yeah, I guess so.
You know,
It was made just for me. It's like
Questing-
some random like New York
Questing
company.
with the Outlaws of Ravenhurst. Fate brings across
That's right.
some destined moments.
It does.
And finding a bass with your own last name is one of those moments.
Absolutely.
The Dan bass.
Yeah. I sometimes play a little Ibanez, but that's been broken, so I've had the
Upgraded.
D'Agostino going.
The large bass.
Yeah.
I think the bigger the bass, the better. 37 frets and about 3 feet tall is how tall your bass player should be. We'll just get bigger and bigger basses, and we'll just keep getting Torian to test them out until he can't anymore, until he can't physically strum and fret. Anything to really just poke a little fun at Torian. Future plans? Are you guys working on a new record? You guys got some stuff coming up?
Yes,
What?
book 3.
A couple demos even already.
Yeah, Skylar and I have been working through the summer a little bit. We've got a couple ideas we've already started to flesh out, so it's going to be the most epic Outlaws album ever created.
Right? Are you guys looking at? I think like
That's the
you
plan.
guys need. We should talk to Reed about getting some chest patches.
Oh,
Actually,
right.
there's Sydney is taking care of some new.
Perfect.
Some
She's
new,
got them all, so they're
Good.
They're getting ready to go.
That'll be.
They were supposed to be, but a little more time to make them a little more epic.
That's okay though. That's okay.
These ones have seen better days.
Yeah.
Well, you were fucking questing hard up there. I saw it. I witnessed the battle. The beast was down. You drew your spears. I saw it. I'm surprised that
I
that's
know.
it.
It's still hanging on.
You guys are
But
deadly.
yeah, Reed would be great for that.
Yeah, but at the same time, to have family do it, it just means so much more. When you can get the whole family involved in the project, that's what makes it. That's what makes it. That's what gives you the longevity.
It's like these guys, family.
That's
Yeah,
exactly right.
Skylar is basically our family now. So
Yeah.
That's what it's all about. It's
since the moment we met him,
Yeah.
it was like, man, that guy's something about that guy.
when I met Scott, I was like, I was loaded, so I don't really remember. I was Burnstock.
Yeah.
We did a Pantera
Oh, nice.
cover.
Nice.
I remember that. Yeah.
I was
Domination.
wearing an apron covered in fake blood, and I was still wearing the same pants though.
Nice.
This was out Burnstock. That was like 7 years ago, man. What was that? Shrapnel?
2013.
Yeah, that was.
Oh, wow, yeah.
Those were the
14,
shrapnel
2013.
days.
That would have been shrapnel, right?
It was, yeah.
Yeah.
That was Brody's first show.
It was just
Wow.
before the Shrapnel decided to split.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then WMD was born.
Yeah.
I remember talking to you guys at Dickens just after Shrapnel ended, and Brody's like, yeah, we're starting up a new band. It's gonna be called WMD. And I was like, oh, he's like, but not Weapons of Mass Destruction, man. It's like, when minds develop. I was like, yeah. Shout out to Brody Blaze.
Yeah, man.
So, we're gonna wrap this up. You guys got any shout outs? Any specifics that you want to lay down? Anything you want to put out there for the channel, for the people that might want to watch?
Stay tuned for some more Outlaws. Book 3 is coming.
Because it will come to Trash Talk, and I will be promoting that shit as soon as they're ready too. So you'll hear about it from me as well.
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
It might be more than one disc, just saying.
I'm looking at, I want to see like a 2.5 hour long, like Flaming Lips style. You gotta play all 4 records at the same time to get the full song.
Oh, that'd be
Wow,
sweet.
that'd be amazing. Synchronized.
So, you guys are awesome. Thank you so much for doing this.
Thank you. Thank you. Thanks,
Big
Nate.
fan of the band. You guys absolutely kill it. It's very refreshing to see something different than the usual. It's either speed metal or it's death metal. So it's good to see something a little bit in between, a little bit of good old fucking rock and roll. Bloody Monroe was really refreshing with that as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, from Trash Talk, Trash on the Streets, this has been Outlaws of Ravenhurst. I've been Nate Trash. That's been Ryan behind the camera. Go check out Cursed Earth Apparel and Print. Go check out Absolute Underground Magazine. Go check out Outlaws of Ravenhurst online. And just for a little added bonus, go check out WMD too. They got some new stuff coming through the pipes. Cheers, guys.
Thank
We're going to
you.
finish the show.
Thanks, Nate.
Thanks.